Hello and welcome back. Now let's start attacking the minion. So I'm going to go ahead to the champion blueprint, and what we're going to do here is we already have the functionality that defines the ability to click on the floor and go to that point. Now we want to check for the type of the actor that we hit, and if it is a minion, we're going to go to the minion instead of going to the floor. So first of all, we're going to take the hit actor here. We're going to cast to BP minion, and we're going to take the flow of the execution here. So if the cast fails, meaning it's not a minion, we're going to go to the floor just like before. Otherwise, we're going to set up set the target actor to the BP minion. And to do that, we need to add an AC attacker component to our BP champion. Let's say for the default values, let's say 15 for the attack damage, 0.5 for the attack rate, and say 200 for the attack range. Just a little bit bigger than the minion. And just like that, we can get our AC attacker and say set target. So set target to attack to the BP minion. Set the flow just like this. And we are also going to take the same function here, and we are going to put it in this fashion. So we're going to in case we click on the floor, we're going to set the target to attack to nothing. So we will be unsetting the target that we already are targeting. So I think we're good here. So another thing is, if we have our target selected, we need to go to that target actively. So here we're setting the destination to a predefined position, and it won't change unless we click on the floor again. Now we want to follow the minion no matter where it goes. So in order to do that, we're going to grab our event tick here. We're going to take our AC attacker and we're going to check. First of all, we're going to get the target, and we are going to check if it is valid. Is valid. So we are going to check if target is in range, and for that we're going to create a new function, call it target in range. And actually we're going to steal most of that functionality from the minion. So we already have a target in range function. Let's go to AI folder, minion or decorators. Target is target in range. We are going to take all of this except these two. We're going to take all of this to the BP champion, and we're going to paste it in the target in range function. So we're going to create an input, call it other target. It's going to be an actor. Object reference. And we're going to say, instead of getting target to attack here, I'm going to replace this by the other actor. So let's put this here and here. And here. And we're going to remove the cast to character here. We're going to get reference to self, so self. And it's going to go here and here. For the get component by class, we're going to remove this and we're going to get the AC attacker immediately, just like this. So one final thing is we need to return this value, so we're going to go to outputs and we're going to add output, call it result. It's a boolean. And if it is a valid, we are going to return the result. So just let me check here if it is all fine. So we're going to cast it to character. We're going to get the capsule component and going to get the capsule radius. So we're going to add, yep, should be fine. If the distance is smaller than the range, and that's it. So we're going to go back to the event graph in BP champion. We're going to get that function. Of course, if the target is valid, we're going to set the other target as the target to attack. And for now, I think we are just going to print something on the screen if the target is in range, just to test it out. So say string or print target is in range. Let's give it a different color than blue. So let's say pink, something like that. Let's compile, save, go back here and let's test it out. So another thing is I forgot to do is, if we are not in range, we need to actually go to that actor. So let's say AI move to, and the pawn is going to be self. So self. And the target actor is going to be the target to attack. now let's go back, try it out. So I'm clicking on the floor here. Now I'm going to click on the minion and target is in range. Now if I leave, it is no longer in range, and target in range again. Nice. Now we are going to inflict damage on that actor. So let's delete this print string function. So in order to inflict damage upon the other actor, we need to set a new event, and it will be called periodically, and that periodic rate is going to be the attack rate. So we will go back to this shortly. Let's go up here and say set timer by event, and it will be on begin tick. So on begin play, it will be called on begin play, and we are going to create a new event. So create custom event, call it begin attacking, and we're just going to attack target, just like this. Now for the return value here, we're going to say promote to variable, just so we can turn on and off this timer. So let's call it attacking timer handler, and we're going to turn it off by default. So let's say pause timer by handle. The moment we create it, we want to turn it off. Okay, nice. Now for the time here, we're going to say get the AC attacker, get attack rate. We are going to put this here, and we're going to take the attack rate and we're going to multiply this by -1, and we're going to put it in the initial start delay. So the reason why we're putting the minus attack rate on the initial start delay is because the attack rate needs to be triggered between the attacks, and we need to immediately attack on the first swing. So we need to put the initial start delay as the minus of the attacking rate. Now let's go back to our AI or the attacking behavior. So we're going to say first of all, we're going to get our attacking timer handler, and we're going to check is timer paused by handle, and let's branch. So let's say if it is already paused, we're going to stop movement. First of all, we're going to get controller, and we're going to stop movement. Let's hook this up, and we are going to get the attacking timer handler, and we are going to say on pause timer by handle. Now that we started attacking the minion, need to receive the attack on the blueprint of the minion. So let's go to blueprints, BP Minion, and we already have that functionality covered. So this one here, we're going to take it from BP champion, we're going to copy and paste it here. So we don't have an AC health points component in our BP Minion blueprint, so let's create it. So let's say AC health points, and let's set the max HP to something like 50. Compile and save. Now let's check one final time and let's try it out. So I'm going to head over to the minion and I'm going to start attacking it. And it does not seem to be working. Let's see why. Yep, so I forgot to turn on looping inside the timer event. So don't forget to turn on looping. Let's go back here. Try again. And that's it. Works now. So another thing is we need to add a health bar above the head of the minion, so we can see its health going down. So we already have a widget for the character. Let's duplicate it. Say duplicate. Let's call this WB Minion widget. Let's go here. Let's make it a little bit shorter. Put it up a little bit and make it narrower, just like this. Let's give it a red color. Maybe too red. And one final thing is the X position. I'm going to set it to 0. Compile and save. Now in the BP minion, let's add a widget component. Call it Minion widget. Let's set the space to screen and set the widget class to WB Minion widget, the one that we just created. Save, compile. One final thing is we need to react to the damage that we have taken, or the minion has taken, and we need to adjust the widget accordingly. We have already done that. It's already in the BP champion event graph, so grab it here, copy, paste, and let's check for a few things. So first of all, it's not the widget, the character widget, it's the minion widget. Set it here, and we need to cast it to WB Minion widget instead. Put this, first of all, let's delete the old one. And let's get health bar and assign it to target. Compile and save. Compile and save, and let's try it out. So now the minion has a health bar above its head. If we start attacking it, it will die. So one final thing is if you noticed the health for the minion is 50, and the health and the attack for the champion is 15. So we need to see 4 ticks, and here we are only seeing 3 ticks because the health needs to go from 50 to 35 and then to 25 and then to 15. We are not seeing that, and then to 5. We are not seeing that. We are only seeing 3 ticks, and that's because in where is it? We need to go to our one of the components that we created. I think it's the AC attacker, or is it the AC health points? I think yes. So we need to call this function or the delegate. We need to call it right after we subtract the health from the current health. So we're going to remove this, and we're going to instead call it here. Just so we call the on damage taken with the new health, with the new current health instead of the old one. So now let's try again. We should see 4 ticks, and that's it. Nice. Another thing we need to do is we need to reset the timer each time we stop attacking. So let's go to VP champion. Let's go to set timer by event, and we will be calling it on begin play, and we will also be calling it on another event. So create a new event here. Add custom event and call it reset timer or reset attacking timer. Put the execution flow like this, and when we are no longer attacking, so when we click on the floor, we're no longer attacking, so we'll set the target to attack to nothing, and we will also reset attacking timer just like this.